So I have started the recording, the request of you, but believe me, it won't be that useful until unless you have practiced on your own. Or these are the kind of live sessions where I prefer that you guys participate and learn how to think and how to interlink the things. Okay. So yeah, with this I'll say I'll just let me know when my screen is visible to you. Then we will start. I hope my screen is visible to all of you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So yeah, let's start with the question number 6. Okay, and the rule is simple. I want most of you to be participative. Just raise your hand. So fine, Rajesh, fastest finger first.
ओके सर सर मैंने एक फ्रेमवर्क लिखा है इंट्रोडक्शन से शुरू करता हूँ अ वेलफेयर स्टेट द इन वेलफेयर स्टेट द गवर्नमेंट इज रिस्पांसिबल फॉर द individual and social welfare of its citizen. India being a welfare state dedicate its 2/3 of the total health budget to primary health care. Primary health care refers to the essential health care accessible to individual and families in a community. सर इसके बाद मैं बताऊंगा सर कि why is it importance primary health care. इसके पॉइंट्स में मैंने लिखा है सर टू अचीव सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल 3 टू रीच एवरी सिटीजन cost effectiveness to achieve the goals like sickle cell anemia 2047 preventive
Don't give
care.
me the answer. Don't give me the answer. Just introduction, headings, and conclusion.
Okay sir. तो फिर उसके बाद प्रिवेंटिव केयर सर उसके बाद चैलेंजेस जो चैलेंजेस आएंगे जैसे कि
in terms of हेडिंग पूरी बोलो. सुनो ब्रिजेश, ऐसे फायदा नहीं है. हेडिंग पूरी बोलो मुझे. अभी पॉइंटर्स के पीछे नहीं भाग रहा मैं. तो क्वेश्चन आंसर नहीं डिस्कस कर रहा.
challenges in implementing primary health care infrastructure, funding and lack of resources, manpower problem plus training. इसके बाद सर मेरा कंक्लूजन है प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर should be co-managed by state governments and central governments. Example, in Kerala and West Bengal, Panchayat takes the initiatives to develop primary health care infrastructure.
Just one question to you. What is the difference between primary health care and primary health structure?
प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के अंदर ही सर प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर आएगी.
मैं डिफरेंस पूछ रहा हूँ ना इसीलिए. आपने अपने पूरे
स्ट्रक्चर हो गया सर जैसे कि हॉस्पिटल वगैरह.
सर सुनो थोड़ा सुनो. In every point you just talked about the primary health care. You never talked about the primary health structure. How a structure is different from the care, or how within the structure primary health care is one of the services. तो वो मिस हो गया पूरा. Just because एक preconceived notion आ गया मेरे mind में that I have to address primary health care. So yes, give due respect to the term that has been there in the question. ठीक है?
Okay sir.
And introduction काफी बड़ा था. Though conclusion was decent, I will say. Okay. And the body part I will discuss in the end. वहाँ पे भी issue है, but conclusion was good. Okay, so Girja.
Yes, sir. So the introduction will be like primary healthcare is a term like that is used to that is used to describe the first contact of a person with the healthcare system, and the concept of a welfare state, in which the state play a key role to protect to protect the basic necessities, like basic necessities, that is the healthcare of the society. It is the introduction, sir. And sorry, sir, like I should start with health is wealth. I can start with this.
Not practice now. I have given you n number of hours. You should have written it. That's why I gave you 24 hours approximately. Even the session was delayed by 1 hour. I don't want you to try right now in the session. Okay, so I will not be taking any feedback or say if you haven't practiced. I just want pre-prepared things for the question only. Sorry, Girja, not up to mark. Because it seems that you have not performed your homework, and this is not the right thing to do. When especially it has been mentioned in the session. It's a kind of disrespect that you can show, or a kind of escapism.
Sorry, sir.
No need to say sorry, just improve from the next session. I don't buy sorry. That is a very good thing for me. Okay. For me, sorry do not exist. Or if it exists, it's just for the sake. I can say sorry for n number of things, even if I do not mean sorry. That is my personality. So I do not buy sorry. Just improve from the next time. Don't repeat this mistake again. Divyanshi.
Yes, sir. So introduction में I have told the importance of state. Like state came into existence for the sake of good life. Thus, the role of welfare state is to secure its citizens from womb to tomb or the cradle to grave, जो आपने बताया था. Then sir body में sir मैंने कैसे किया है कि इंडिया एक पोस्ट कॉलोनियल स्टेट है जिसका विजन है 2047 तक डेवलपमेंट. दैट इज व्हाई हेल्थ एक जरूरी है. मतलब लिंक करने की कोशिश करूंगी मैं आगे कि हेल्थ डेवलपमेंट के लिए क्यों जरूरी है. देन आफ्टर दैट कि डेवलपमेंट एक मल्टी डायमेंशनल एस्पेक्ट है. अब सॉरी
यू कंटिन्यू.
अच्छा दैट इज व्हाई अब फिर डेवलपमेंट को हम हेल्थ से कैसे लिंक करेंगे. एक तो इन्वायरमेंटली, मेंटली, सोशली और इकोनॉमिकली. देन मैंने प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर की एस्पेक्ट बताने की कोशिश करी कि प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर है क्या. प्रिवेंशन है उसमें और फिर प्रमोशन होता है, मतलब अवेयरनेस होता है डिजीजेस का, क्यूरेटिव होता है, प्लस रिहेबिलिटेट करना होता है. फिर मेरी हेडिंग बनेगी कि अब स्टेट इसमें क्या रोल कर सकता है. जैसे कि प्रिवेंशन में हमारा वैक्सीनेशन होता है और अवेयरनेस में जैसे पोलियो कैंपेन्स चलाए थे. नहीं शुड आई स्टॉप. कंक्लूजन सर, कंक्लूजन बताऊं या नहीं सर. कंक्लूजन में मैंने बताया कि एज एम्फेसाइज्ड बाय महात्मा गांधी दैट अ हेल्दी माइंड रिसाइड्स इन अ हेल्दी बॉडी, सो इट इज अ प्रेरेक्विसाइट फॉर, मतलब अभी तो लिखा तो याद नहीं आ रहा. इट इज अ मॉरल ऑब्लिगेशन टू प्रोवाइड द बेसिक नेसेसिटीज बाय द स्टेट.
Fine. So introduction and conclusion are fine, I will say. Okay. Body is very interesting in this question. Not that easy ना कि आप लोगों से ये थोड़ी पूछा है कि primary health care क्या, what is the relation between development and primary health care. Nothing has been asked us like that. Okay. Next in the line, Ayushi.
Sir, my introduction is that primary healthcare is a term used to describe the first contact a person has with the health system when they have a health problem. As Indian Constitution has embedded in it the concept of welfare state through Article 47, the state tries to ensure primary health of people for sustainable development. Then I have taken two headings from the question itself. First heading will be primary health care is a moral imperative for a welfare state. Then I have written two subpoints that right to health is a part of right to life, Article 21. Then second DPSP, Article 47. Then the second heading will be primary healthcare structure is a necessary precondition for sustainable development in following ways. Then sir, I will discuss 2-3 points like SDG 3, affordability issue, why there is deterioration of health. Then
Come to the conclusion. Good.
In conclusion, I have written, as recognized in 2018 Astana Declaration, the primary healthcare is the foundation of any strong health system, and that universal healthcare system can't be achieved without ensuring access to high quality, comprehensive
Done. Take it. Good one. तो गिरजा जितना तूने मूड खराब किया था, she like just neutralize the same. Good try. Okay. Kriti,
Yes, sir. Sir, my introduction would be, according to WHO, primary health structure is a whole of society approach to health that aims at ensuring the highest possible level of health and well-being. The welfare state plays a pivotal role in protection and promotion of the economic and social well-being of its citizen. The body headings will be the same as Ayushi's, taken from the
अरे
question.
heading बताओ यार मेरे को पूरा ऐसे.
Primary health is a moral imperative of welfare state, and second heading will be primary health, a necessary precondition for sustainable development, wherein I discuss 3 points. SDG 1 aims no poverty by ensuring less out of pocket expenditure on health, effect on educational outcome, and reduction in economic growth due to low level of investment and low saving rates. My conclusion will be primary health structures are a precursor to universal health coverage, which is necessary to attain SDG 3, ensuring healthy lives and promoting well-being for all at all ages, and welfare state can act as an enabler.
Kriti, I will say introduction, best introduction for this question. Though it was long, but the way you have like categorized it, it is good. Body, I will say completely fine. Okay. Conclusion could have been better. Because in the conclusion part, what I felt like as if it was more about like how what to say, jargons rather than substance.
Okay.
Got it? However, it's not like that it's a bad conclusion. But since it's like you are giving all the questions and say whole structure is good, so expectations are high. Suddenly you give a average performance, so it looks bad. But even if it is not bad, got my point?
Yes, sir. Got your point.
Because
I had to
introduction was
substantiate it with some statement.
yeah fine.
Okay.
So next, Kavya.
Yes, introduction is primary health structure forms the essential base in manifesting Kautilya's words, that is, happiness of king lies in the happiness of subjects, which is the motto of welfare state of India. And body headings, primary health structure, a moral imperative of welfare state. And in this, I have written the constitutional provisions. And second heading is primary health structure,
You should let
precondition for
your
sustainable
constitutional
development.
provisions know others as well.
Sorry, sir.
You should let your constitutional provisions know others as well. Am I audible? I made
So your
you.
voice is stuck.
Am I audible to others?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kavya, your network is not good then. Am I audible now, Kavya?
Just a minute, sir. Yeah, sir, yeah.
Okay, so I'm telling you, you should let the constitutional provisions know. Mention your constitutional provisions.
Article 21, right to life, and 47 DPSP in providing
Okay, fine. Leave
public
it.
health.
I was
Yes.
expecting something more. Leave it. Now go to the conclusion.
Primary health structure acts as a catalyst for universal health coverage.
Fine. So it was a simple and sober conclusion, just a single line. Universal health coverage. And we are talking about Ayushman Bharat. Had it been there in the conclusion, it would have been better. We are taking I will say steps towards it as well. So I will just conclude conclude this question over here only. Those who are remaining, I guess Saikaran, I will ask 7th question from you only first, okay? Because I just want it to be more participative from everyone and not to be that focused on single question. So why I like this conclusion when you look at it? Universal health coverage. So I was talking about the primary health, then suddenly she talks about the universal health. It means we are going into the futuristic, optimistic direction. primary से universal health. And when I'm talking about the universal health, I mean secondary, tertiary care as well. So just a question here. Anyone can raise your hand. What is the difference between primary, secondary, and tertiary health care? How many of you know it? Just raise your hand. क्वेश्चन में प्राइमरी पूछा, हम तो वही पढ़ेंगे बस. नो वन. Strange. What is it, Devanshi?
सर मे बी आई एम रॉन्ग सर. प्राइमरी में शायद सिर्फ चेकअप आता है आपका, ओनली योर द फर्स्ट क्लिनिक विजिट्स. एंड सेकेंडरी में शायद सर्जरी. और थर्ड टर्शरी में जो लॉन्ग टर्म हार्ट डिजीजेज या फिर ऐसी कोई क्रॉन मतलब हैजार्डस डिजीज होती हैं.
गोपाल.
सर प्राइमरी सर मेनली ब्लॉक लेवल या फिर रूरल एरियाज में रहता है. सेकेंडरी टीयर 2 सिटीज तक पहुंच जाता है. और टर्शियरी सर लाइक दिल्ली, बेंगलोर, एम्स वगैरह इंक्लूड हो जाता है सर. ये क्लासिफिकेशन मेरे को पता है सर.
ये ज्योग्राफिकल क्लासिफिकेशन है. अगर ज्योग्राफी ऑप्शनल है क्या?
नहीं सर, हिस्ट्री है ऑप्शनल.
प्रवीणा.
Yes, hi Utkarsh. So in primary health care, it is like basic health care only. जैसे कि कुछ चेकअप कराना है, kind of first aid वाला. In secondary health care, इसमें आता है कि let's say हम किसी specialist को दिखाने जाते हैं for a particular disease. And tertiary में आता है कि we are going for some surgery, जैसे किसी का heart surgery kind of.
ठीक है. टर्शियरी में एक बात याद रखना, क्रिटिकल नेचर ऑफ इलनेस इज डेल्ट थ्रू टर्शियरी. ठीक है. तो somehow it's okay. Now I will just decode this question for you guys from the perspective of answer writing. Besides being a moral imperative, welfare state primary health structure is necessary precondition for sustainable development. So my focus first will be on my welfare state or a primary health structure. either define कर दूंगा या मैं दोनों को लिंक कर दूंगा. Okay, but I just forgot. Who was it? The person who brought out post-colonial and development and health don't relate it यार. ठीक है, कोई जरूरत नहीं थी इन चीजों की. Why to bring it out? So in introduction, either link these two primary health structure or sustainable development. Okay. First, you should be clear with the what is sustainable development. अगर जब तक ये दिमाग में clear नहीं है ना, you will not be able to understand the same. What is the sustainable development? Just Google it out.
Sir, investing the present resources with a view that like our future generation also can use these resources. It is called sustainable development. Like
Okay.
सब खत्म नहीं करना है, उनके लिए कुछ रखना है.
So yeah, agreed. So how primary health structures are related? जब क्वेश्चन को देखो,
should I was asking to speak. सर एक आइडिया मतलब ऐसा है, जैसे आपने पूछा है कि जस्ट बिकॉज हमारे रिसोर्सेज बहुत ज्यादा एग्जॉस्ट ना हो जाए अननेसेसरीली हेल्थ को, मतलब लोग बीमार होंगे तो अननेसेसरी एक्सपेंडिचर होगा, तो बेटर प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर हम मतलब फर्स्ट स्टेज पर ही उनको हेल्दी रख लें कि प्रिवेंशन इज बेटर देन क्योर मे बी, तो ताकि वो रिसोर्सेज और वो मनी अच्छे डेवलपमेंट में यूज हो.
Agreed. Acceptable. See, the question is asking about the primary health structure is necessary precondition for sustainable development. First, I should be clear what is sustainable development. Sustainable development, as Giz has pointed out, that we have inherited this earth from our future generation. We did not inherit this earth from our ancestors, rather than borrowed it from our future generations. This is the quotation that I use again and again, that I will use again and again. Okay, Kavya. Okay, in this case, how the primary health structures is the necessary conditions. What are the
मैन पावर को सर
अरे रुक जा बच्चा, मैं बता रहा हूँ ना अभी। बिलीव में थोड़ा पढ़ा लिखा आदमी तुमसे बहुत दूर जाऊंगा। ओके सो जब मैं एक्चुअली मैं बता देता हूँ, तुम लोग नए हो तो नहीं क्लियर होगा। जब मैं समझा रहा हूँ ना तब डेमोक्रेसी अलाउड नहीं है। जब मैं बोलता हूँ डेमोक्रेसी अलाउड है, डेमोक्रेसी तभी अलाउड होती है, ठीक है। आई हेट डेमोक्रेसी। तो बेसिकली व्हाट वी से अबाउट द किड्स, इम्यूनिटी किसकी ज्यादा होती है? किड्स की इम्यूनिटी ज्यादा होती है। तो इट मींस n number of times it happens that children just need primary health care. I'm just giving a point of view कि लिंक कैसे करना, सोच कैसे रहे हम इस चीज को, क्योंकि my purpose of these sessions is not about the answer writing, that I will discuss when I will discuss the questions. Presently, how to think from the different perspectives. Okay, so children is like they are immune to a number of disease. They are even in the corona time, you just see children were not that affected when it compared to the aged people like us. Okay, so children were quite free. So they need primary health structures, and children are the future. एक perspective ये दे दिया, basic से पकड़ लीजिए आप इसको. Then primary health structure is a necessary precondition. Now coming with the Brijesh point of view, manpower. Okay, we will not be able to invest for the sustainable development. Our human resource basically. Third perspective within this, इसको interlink कैसे कर सकते थे हम? Best, the way Kavya started that, not Kavya, I guess someone else. Health is wealth and something like that. No? You could have come. What is the development? What is the sustainable term? Sustainability means that we are not born and torn in terms of human resources. अभी मैं सिर्फ समझा रहा हूँ, आंसर मत लिखो अभी, जस्ट दिमाग खोलने के पर्सपेक्टिव से सुनो इसको. Okay, I'm just telling you from the perspective just to broaden your horizon over here. So just link sustainable development in primary health structure. Okay. Just anyone Google it out. I'm giving you a statement. Primary health structure in the era of sustainable development. Just Google it out and tell me the first tab or statement that you are able to comprehend. There is a research paper, if I'm not wrong. ना टाइम नहीं लगेगा, चाहे 2 ही क्वेश्चन डिस्कस हो. आई विल टेक अनदर सेशन डे आफ्टर टुमारो. वरना आज सबका डिनर साढ़े. Yeah.
Sir, it's given like ensuring the welfare and the well-being of human.
Ensuring?
No, it's like ensuring healthy lives and promoting of well-being for all is not possible.
Not possible?
सर बस इतना ही दिया है और पूरा पैराग्राफ ऐसा सच वही है जो क्वेश्चन में रिटर्न है.
Okay, fine. Anyone else?
Yes,
Yes, Gopal.
the primary health care is a whole society approach to health and aims to attain the highest possible level and distribution of health and well-being by providing an accessible and wide range of services including health promotion, disease prevention, treatment and rehabilitation and palliative care.
अरे
ये
आज का
पहला
पेपर
पैराग्राफ।
Okay, let's complete. A research paper, I do not know if you got it now. The conclusion of that research paper is for a socio-economic development. Okay, that is social. When I say, and now note it, I'm talking about the keywords. I do not know how many of you were able to comprehend in the next Lakshmikant. There was a term distributive justice. And the meaning of distributive justice is nothing but socio-economic development. And we say a good health, well-being, or a great health is precondition for any society to have distributive development or socio-economic development. And to be socio-economic development, in the case of sustainable, what we need, imperative of welfare state. अब क्वेश्चन समझ में आया किसी को नहीं आया पहले ये बताओ. आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू क्लियर हो रहे हैं. कुछ यस नो कुछ होगा किसी का?
सर एक डाउट है इसी से रिलेटेड की ठीक है या नहीं.
हाँ.
जो आपने बताया सर, आप मतलब आपके कहने का एसेंस यही है ना कि पॉजिटिव डिस्क्रिमिनेशन बाय द स्टेट, मतलब लेवल प्लेइंग डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिव जस्टिस, एक कि जो अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकते जस्ट positive intervention.
That is the part that you have to address in the question. Why that is necessary precondition? Else there will be the governance deficit, there will be health deficit, affordability deficit, and number of deficits you can put up there. ठीक है. So introduction, I will deal this way. I will try to establish. I will just write healthy well-being or healthy individuals constitute socio-economic just society or egalitarian society which brings out sustainable development. You are unhealthy, you are already marginalized. You are person with disabilities, you are already on the margins. We have to do capacity building of yours. Then the two things I will not question. Okay, so the focus should be necessary precondition. क्यों है ये? Or why moral imperative? Here 2-3 points I will give if you haven't. First is someone has put it out. The state has come into the picture only for the welfare being of the individuals. First point. Second, trusteeship theory. State resources belong to the society. That's why you have to do for the society, not for the particular community or particular individual. Had it been that oligarchy or dictatorship. Fine. In the conclusion, I guess two conclusions were there. I will stick to them. I won't go beyond that. Okay. For me, conclusion will be apart from that. So I'm talking about the sustainable development. So I will come up with a certain idea. One, health. So sustainable development is not only about the primarily health structures which affects humans, rather also animals. So I will talk about the ecosystem. But since it is a paper 2, I will not. I will limit myself to governance only. Yes, Gopal.
सर इस वाले जो वाली हेडिंग है ना नेसेसरी प्री कंडीशन, इसमें मैंने एक लेबर प्रोडक्टिविटी वाला पॉइंट इंक्लूड करा था सर. तो मेरे को ये पूछना है कि उसको कर सकते हैं कि नहीं कि सर लेबर प्रोडक्टिविटी अगर रहेगी तो इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ होगी, और लेबर प्रोडक्टिविटी मतलब हम की अच्छी हेल्थ होगी तो हम कर सकते हैं.
चलेगा, अच्छा पॉइंट.
और सर एक इंस्टीट्यूशनल डिलीवरीज वाला भी करा था कि वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट,
गुड इनफ. अभी मैं पॉइंटर्स पे नहीं जा रहा यार. I will we will
नहीं सर,
discuss
ये
the
मेरे को
answer.
डाउट था कि
नहीं चलेगा चलेगा.
इंक्लूड कर सकते थे. ठीक है सर.
ठीक है. फाइन. सो डाउट है साई किरण या क्वेश्चन बताना है?
सर डाउट ही है, मतलब इंट्रोडक्शन में बोला था ना, मैं वो कंक्लूजन में लिख चुका हूँ. आई मीन लाइक
यार आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही.
सर, इज दिस क्लियर नाउ?
हाँ, बेटर बेटर बेटर.
So actually what you have told in introduction, I've written in the conclusion, sir. So I don't know like will it works or not.
What is the
So
conclusion from your perspective?
a healthy population
It
can
will
take
work.
forward
It will work. It will work. What is in your introduction?
Introduction is like I have written two, sir. One referring to COVID-19. If I don't know if it works or not. COVID-19 pandemic has brought a realization to the world about the importance of primary health structure for sustainable development. India as a welfare state it's
COVID
responsible.
was never about the primary health structures.
Okay, and I mean okay, sir.
Okay. That was a different thing. Had it been the
Okay,
primary health structures, we would not have needed the isolation zones.
Okay.
Okay, so those who haven't spoken, so okay, something in the chat box as well. This will also help us to get away from the vicious cycle of poverty also. Generalistic conclusion बनना that I will not recommend. मैंने बोला था ना, ये not that good, I will say. Okay, so question number 7. On one you learn scheme needs to be strengthened to make vocational education and skill training meaningful. Comment. So yes, I will come to you, Kirti, but let me ask some non-speakers first. So in non-speakers, Abhishek sir.
Yes sir.
Yes.
सर इसका इंट्रोडक्शन सर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म के मतलब मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म हैज
भाई बोलो ना इंट्रोडक्शन के मतलब छोड़ो, आगे बढ़ो सर.
The Ministry of Tourism has implemented or launched Earn While Learn scheme that that aims to provide short-term training to graduates or I mean sir जो graduation कर रहे हैं in the age group of 18 to 25. सर ऐसा इंट्रोड्यूस एंड देन सर उसके बाद उसके फीचर्स क्या हैं सर अर्न व्हाइल यू लर्न के प्रोग्राम के. एंड सर उसके बाद सर सेकंड पार्ट सर जो उसके सर मतलब उसको और मीनिंगफुल सर इसके पॉइंट्स बताऊं फीचर्स. ओके सर. सर उसके बाद सर कुछ स्टेप्स जो उसको और मीनिंगफुल बना सकते हैं सर, जैसे कि
पॉइंट्स मत बता, बस हेडिंग्स और कंक्लूजन, दैट्स इट.
सर कंक्लूजन में सर
अभी तैयार किया ना, सच बताइए.
सर तो मतलब सर मैंने लिखा नहीं.
मैं क्या कह रहा हूँ, अभी तैयार कर रहा है ना ये सब.
सर मतलब मैंने
मतलब
आंसर
मत बता, बस कर. कहानियां मत बताया करो. जितने साल के तुम हो उतने साल से मैं भी बेवकूफ बना रहा हूँ. ज्यादा उम्र नहीं है लेकिन तुमसे बहुत ज्यादा तेज चलता हूँ. बोल दिया, तुम भी डांट खाओगे गिर जाएगी इधर, और कुछ नहीं. कम से कम मान लो, या तो पूरा लिख के बोलते, थोड़ी देर बाद हाथ ऊपर कर लेते, मना कर देते कि हाँ 10 मिनट बाद पूछ लियो.
सर नेक्स्ट में मैं लिख लेता हूँ सर अभी बैठ के नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 17 वाला सर.
दैट विल बी माइंडफुल डिसीजन. चलो वंदना.
Sir, introduction में कि this scheme is launched by Ministry of Tourism and this inculcate appropriate tourism travel traits and knowledge amongst training to enable them to work as student volunteers. मतलब स्कीम के बारे में. और फिर आगे हेडिंग्स में कि why there is need to strengthen this scheme और कैसे strengthen कर सकते हैं. और then conclusion में कि जो ये वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग है और स्किल ट्रेनिंग है, these are the methods to enhance the economic conditions of individuals और ये and have an impact on human resource of the nation. और इसका स्कोप हम और भी इंक्रीज कर सकते हैं, जैसे ये मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ टूरिज्म का है लेकिन और भी जगह हम मिनिस्ट्रीज में. तो
कंक्लूजन गुड. इंट्रोडक्शन आई विल से लिमिटेड टू द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ द स्कीम. वो जो बाद में एक्सप्लेनेशन ऐड किया लास्ट में 2 लाइन का अवॉइडेड.
ओके.
एंड स्ट्रक्चर बीच वाला किसी से हो नहीं रहा मेरे को लग रहा है, क्योंकि स्टेटमेंट ही एक लाइन की थी, तो लेट मी सी हाउ इट वर्क्स, बट ओवरऑल गुड अटेम्प्ट आई विल से. यस, लांची, देन गिरजा.
Introduction. Earn While You Learn scheme was launched by Ministry of Tourism, which aims providing vocational education and skills training to the college-going students and graduates between the age of 18 and 25, and it lasts for 21 working days. This is a short introduction, and in body part, I have included the meaning of the scheme and the effectiveness, what all necessary steps are being taken by the governments in these schemes. And in conclusion, it's like, hence, by strengthening and expanding upon the current Earn While You Learn scheme, the Ministry of Tourism could provide students with the valuable skills and experiences that would benefit both their personal and professional development.
So this kind of conclusion, what I say, shows the significance. But these kind of conclusion, whenever you are mentioning significance, because generally whatever you have mentioned should be a part of body. But once you mention the same in the conclusion, then you should build upon it, that these skills will be utilized in this sector,
Okay, sir.
or skill ready workforce for the country in particular domain. So this is how you have to build upon it, else they are the part of body. Overall average attempt I will say, but introduction was a kind of decent.
Okay.
ठीक है?
I'll try.
Okay, Girja.
Yes, sir. As Malcolm X once said, education is the passport to the future for tomorrow, belongs to those who prepare it for today. So, Earn While Learn is a scheme that provides that not only provides gaining practical skills, also it provides some monetary benefits like stipends to the college-going students. It will be my introduction. Then in the body, how vocational training it's much it's powerful in transforming our present education system. I'm going to write this in body, and in the conclusion part, by expanding this scheme and while learn it will not only provide valuable skills to the college going students, but also it will provide some practical experience that would not only benefit in their professional life, but it will also help in their personal life.
बेटर डांट खाने के बाद अगर दिमाग चलता है तो बता दिया करो, मैं पहले डांट दिया करूँ. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेनेशन ज्यादा हुआ, दैट्स ऑल आई विल से. एक्सप्लेनेशन कैन बी अवॉइडेड, rest the idea if you talk to me I will accept it. ठीक है, I'm not going much deeper into the criticism because for the time being my purpose is to generate idea only. Okay, fine. In chat box, sir, in conclusion, can we add this line? The scheme will help in the reaping the demographic, dividend to its fullest, as opined by the कोई नाम लिख देना, Minister of Tourism Affairs. Just have some button. Okay. So who else has not spoken so far?
Sir, I
Yeah.
need to ask one thing. Sir, in the body part, can we mention like two parts, like earn while you learn benefits अलग लिख सकते हैं, and that vocational education and skill training के benefits अलग लिख सकते हैं?
Mix up हो रहा है. So anyone else who have to speak on this question, else I will be explaining you what is the caveat over here. Yes, Saigrin first.
Sir, actually, I have written introduction and I have not mentioned
Mic pass
anything
कर ले
about
पहले तू.
Sorry, sir. Is it clear, sir?
Better.
Okay. Sir, I have not mentioned anything about the scheme in the introduction. I mean, is this okay? So I've written the importance of skill development.
So what?
I mean, is this okay? So can I read
No,
it out so that...
see, this scheme is from the ministry, na?
Yes, sir. I mean, like, I just wanted to mention it in the body. I mean, is it okay?
Yeah, it is okay. But when it is, when I said that introduction can be when it is something happened in the very recent happening.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this will come in that bracket only.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. What else? Kriti.
Sir, my introduction would be Ministry of Tourism started Earn Value Learn scheme in order to inculcate traveling trades and traditional knowledge to promote sustainable tourism. Body part, features of the scheme, reduction in college dropout rate, ensure transmission of traditional knowledge, enhancement of skills with hands-on experience, opportunities for exploration while learning. Second
Give
heading,
me body only.
scheme.
Give me heading. Don't give me
Okay,
points.
okay. Scheme needs to be strengthened. उसके points है कि helpful for economically disadvantaged groups, prevents loss of traditional knowledge, better utilization of demographic dividend, and strengthens the effort towards attainment of SDG 11, sustainable cities and communities. My conclusion will be analyzing schemes benefits and merits. The University Grants Commission has proposed introducing the same in higher education institution in line with NEP 2020 to help students earn and support their education and acquire skills to enhance their employability.
कंक्लूजन थोड़ा लंबा हो गया, बाकी अच्छा है, ठीक है। ये कितनी लाइन में गया? 4 लाइन में गया?
Yes, sir.
है ना? बट आइडिया
Yes, sir.
ठीक है। Crispness will come with the practice. ठीक है, ज्यादा इसका वरी नहीं करना. So I will just conclude over here this question as well. So first thing, yes, Kavya.
Yes, sir. One doubt here. Can we say that this earn value lane scheme will also address the issue of brain drain? Can it be? Yeah, that's it, sir.
Okay. So Kavya, it seems now rusting from the iron is getting removed. Good. Now, see, introduction, I will bring the ministry as well because it's a recent happening, a current affair kind of thing. When it comes to the heading, now we have a single statement, how to divide it into multiple points. Needs to be standard to make vocational education. First, tell me why it is required. Significance of the scheme. First heading. I will give the 2 points. 3 points. Then, how to strengthen the same. How to strengthen the same. Second heading. Okay, I will give maximum points over here only. Just before the conclusion. It's not only about earn while you learn. Since I am the recent aspirant now, so I should know it rather than you guys. But I should know it. New education policy talks about the certification courses, multiple entry, multiple exit. Even these schemes, these things can be linked to the certificates, diplomas, degrees, credit points. Or I will bring it in the standarding part itself. But no, I will bring in the consonance of new education policy 2020. This is the first time you have heard about it, na? Very good. So new education policy, I will bring. That's why I said, whenever it is there, vocational education, why suddenly is news? Because our graduates are not employable. So what government says, okay, they will never be employable because we have created city colleges. So what we do, let us teach them some meaningless work or at least work from which they can earn. How long we can come up with the schemes like Manrega, Gadda Khodo or Bharo, that is the scheme. And then they have to sustain it as well because the opposition particular thinks that this is a very good scheme. We give targets for the Manrega. This particular district has to complete this much target. this number of man days of work. They are doing meaningless work. Okay, so skill them within the schools so that they will not be employed in the Manrega. This is the vision. Okay. I hope don't viral me while saying all this. आप पता चला अगली बार मेरा भी कुछ चल रहा है. Yes, Kritik.
Sir,
सर एक डाउट था, जैसे प्री इंडिपेंडेंस में एक कमीशन अलॉट हुआ था, उन्होंने कुछ इसी लाइंस पे अपनी रिकमेंडेशन दी थी, लाइक वोकेशनल ट्रेनिंग के. मेरे को कमीशन का नाम याद नहीं आ रहा, तो वो हिस्टोरिकल एस्पेक्ट भी हम यहाँ ला सकते हैं क्या?
Don't glorify Angrez whenever it is not in the paper one. That is my only suggestion.
Okay, okay.
When I say Angrez, I mean Englishmen, Britishers. Okay, so those who are from down south. Whatever I'm saying in Hindi, it is like meaningless, just like the Manrega word. Okay, okay. So these are the three parts. Conclusion: I will take any of the things. It should be scaled into other ministries. Okay, or linking it with the industries. A proper skill mapping should be there. Whatever it is, means a generalistic future-oriented conclusion. So you were all almost correct. So I will not give much time. So I guess एक और question ले लें, 17 at least.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So just want to ask one last thing about this question. Can I ask? So capacity building, can we add the word? अभी आपने use किया था.
Certainly, I will use in the strengthening one.
Okay. Strengthening.
गिरजा.
नहीं सर, ये 17 क्वेश्चन के लिए.
Bye. Go ahead.
So, I will start with the empowerment of a woman leads to the development of a good family, good society, and ultimately a good nation. Despite women in post-independence India excelling in diverse fields, but the social attitude towards the women and the feminist movements remain patriarchal. And it is it is more of like evidenced by this like gender-based violence, limited political representation, etc. This will be my introduction, sir. And in the body part, the headings are like what I have noted: promoting gender equality in education, addressing early marriages and childbearing, and third is the like women in entrepreneurship. And these are the basically three headings that I will mention in the body. And the conclusion will be like education and through empowering women through different schemes that are provided by the governments can like uh, like through government are necessary to support the feminist movement. This will be my conclusion, sir. Like इतना अच्छा नहीं हुआ है, sir, but
Conclusion बिगड़ा. Okay, so one general guideline for everyone. See, whenever someone is missing, for example, in this case, Girja has missed about the headings. Whenever you are not utilizing keywords of your question, you will miss the headings. You will struggle with the subheadings. Okay, mark my words. So, whatever brain you have to apply, don't come up with the jargons, don't come up with the new things in your mind. Rather than concentrate your whole energy in telling me that, okay, I will use this heading. This is the keyword. I will use this as a heading. Whatever I have to apply with this heading only, this keyword only. So don't go beyond it. Okay. So headings were not that great, but introduction good, conclusion you were not able to conclude. Okay, no worries. Yeah, Karan.
So
दिखा नहीं था यार, काफी देर से बोला नहीं, अभी पॉपअप हुआ स्क्रीन पे अचानक से।
ये वाला नहीं किया, तो ये दोनों नहीं किए थे। ये वाला तो मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं समझ में आया कि मतलब मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा था कि
सुन मेरी
इंटरवेंशन
बात
में
सुन, मेरी बात सुन, गलत बोलेगा ज्यादा से ज्यादा क्या करूंगा, डांट दूंगा, मार तो सकता नहीं यहाँ से ना, लड़का है तो पिट भी सकता है, खैर ये अलग बात है, दिल्ली में भी रह रहे, बैड किस्मत। तो डू वन थिंग, you got these 4 people have raised hand, one is already done, 3 people, I will come back to you again. It's a moral hazard that I will ask, that I am asking you to take.
Okay,
go ahead. Kritik.
So my introduction would be, according to recent World Bank
Just
India report.
Just a minute, I forgot one thing. Grija, don't repeat the question in the introduction itself. And you almost repeated, I will say 30%. The where your repetition was there, only that part should be omitted. Your introduction was a decent one I'm talking about. Okay, Kriti, sorry for interrupting, go ahead.
No problem, sir. According to recent World Bank India report, the women literacy rate is 77% overall. However, in 2021-22, the labor force participation rate for women is only 29.4%. My body will be, various women empowerment and education schemes have fallen short to change the persisting patriarchal mindset towards women. Therefore, following interventions can be considered: securing work environment, facilitating women to work at different stages of life, promoting gender equity in legislature and education, etc., addressing social and mental pressure of early marriage, promoting equity in household and caregiving activities, preventing gender-biased,
Don't give me points now, just
gender-based violence. So these are my headings, and there I will write something.
So many headings I will say. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Encouraging women for entrepreneurial roles, reframing religious texts in support of gender equity. My conclusion would be, women have been a key contributors to the development of India in various fields, but they are always reminded of their social responsibilities, forgetting the fact that society belongs to both genders. The above interventions may help to change this mindset.
Conclusion was a kind of, I will say, explanatory cribbing. Okay.
Okay.
It was like showing that ये हमारे साथ तो गलत हो रहा है, victim card होता है ना, जो sarcastically बोला जाता है कि women play. Okay.
Okay.
I hope you don't take that I'm anti-feminist. I'm anti-feminism.
No. Actually, it is the impact of the book I'm reading. Maybe.
Okay, then just remind me in the last. I will say one more thing about this reading habit. Or okay.
Okay.
Fine. इसमें improvement की जरूरत है, I will say. Okay, next I will say Divyanshi.
Yes, sir. So, introduction. India, the largest democracy in the world, has provided the equal constitutional status to women right after the independence with the idea of universal suffrage. Then I'll start with body. एंड बॉडी में सबसे पहले मैंने स्टार्ट किया है कि स्टेटस ऑफ वुमेन स्ट्रेंथन हुआ है प्राइम मिनिस्टर की, मतलब वो खुद पता चल गया है प्राइम मिनिस्टर की स्पीच से, वट एवर ही इज गिवन इन इंडिपेंडेंस. देन आफ्टर दैट सर मैंने पेट्रियार्की कैसे है वो चीज करी है कि दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट के स्प्लिट वर्डिक्ट से द इम्यूनिटी ऑन द मैरिटल रेप, तो वो पेट्रियार्की के ऊपर कंसर्न्स है. फिर 2-3 एग्जांपल पेट्रियार्की के, सबरीमाला एंड दिस, नहीं ये तो कॉमन है सर, मैंने ये लिखा था कि विमेन का जो पॉलिटिक्स में पार्टिसिपेशन है वो अभी भी बैक्ड होता है बाय द फादर इन लॉ और बाय द हस्बैंड. ये एक छोटा एग्जांपल है पेट्रियार्की का. एंड अनदर एग्जांपल अगर जरूरत है तो की रिप्रोडक्टिव लाइफ और मतलब फैमिली प्लानिंग का भी डिसीजन कहीं ना कहीं फैमिली प्रेशर में रहता है, तो ये पेट्रियार्की हो गई. देन आफ्टर दैट गवर्नमेंट का पॉजिटिव स्टेप हेडिंग कि व्हाट गवर्नमेंट हैज डन फॉर द एक्सीलेंस ऑफ वुमेन इन इंडिया, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ फॉर फाउंडेशनल. लेकिन अब जो मेन क्वेश्चन में है कि क्या हमें इंटरवेंशन करने की जरूरत है, तो उसके लिए हेडिंग्स है द जेंडर सेंसिटाइजेशन, देन द रोल ऑफ नेशनल कमीशन फॉर वुमेन, देन जनरलाइजिंग या फिर नॉर्मलाइजिंग द ट्रेंड्स ऑफ शीरोज, और challenging patriarchy notions, advancing safety and rights. आफ्टर दैट कंक्लूजन में मतलब एक दो स्कीम्स हम डाल सकते हैं लाइक डिफरेंशिएटेड सिटीजनशिप, कि उनको कुछ अलग से राइट दिए जाए, फॉर एग्जांपल पार्लियामेंट जुडिशरी उस पर उनको स्ट्रेंथन किया जाए. Then after that, in conclusion, I have written as emphasized by the first Prime Minister of India, it condition of the nation is told by the status of women. So the states should be open for the women to implement the better policies. और एक point
इंट्रोडक्शन कंक्लूजन दोनों बेटर है. स्ट्रक्चरिंग में मुझे इशू लग रहा है. तुम लोग सब मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है आंसर पढ़ के सुना रहे हो. जब आंसर पूछूंगा नहीं सुनाओगे. प्रॉब्लम यही है. Structuring could have been better. Introduction, conclusion, fine from my side. Gopal.
I'm audible, sir?
Yep.
Sir, my intro. Constitution of India has provided equal rights to women in every field, almost in every field. That has helped in the rise of women in fields like judiciary, politics, jobs, scientists. Example: Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, President Draupadi Murmu, Mary Kom. After that, sir, a link line. However, the potential has not been achieved due to patriarchal approach of feminist movement and social attitude. 2-3 points under this heading, sir. The next heading is the role of women education and women empowerment schemes. And after that, another heading, sir, the other interventions needed to change the milieu. And under this, sir, 5-6 points. My conclusion is women represents half population. Without them, the goal of 3 trillion economy and developed nation by 2047 can't be achieved. In order to achieve these goals and strengthen our nation, we need to strengthen our half population first.
Good.
Over.
Good. So somehow I will say even the headings and subheadings were using the directly keywords. So all of you I can see, observe and learn. Okay, good effort Gopal. Brajesh.
सर थोड़ा सा नेगेटिव कोटेशन है उसके साथ शुरू कर दूं क्या?
मत बोलो फिर.
आप बताना सर ये नेगेटिव है या नहीं. वुमेन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड यूनाइट, यू हैव नथिंग टू लूज बट योर चांस.
दोबारा बोलिए.
वुमेन ऑफ द वर्ल्ड यूनाइट, यू हैव नथिंग टू लूज बट योर चांस.
तो ये नेगेटिव कहाँ है? ये नेगेटिव कहाँ है?
ऐसे दिखा रहे कि उनको सब्जेक्शन किया जाता है. नहीं है.
सही है, सही है.
इसके साथ फिर सर इंट्रोडक्शन में एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ वुमेन इज नॉट ओनली इम्पेरेटिव बट ऑल्सो क्रूशियल फॉर ऑल राउंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ सोसाइटी एंड द नेशन एज होल. उसके बाद सर मेरी बॉडी में है, पहले मैं बताऊंगा सर टाइप्स ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट. सोशल एम्पावरमेंट, एजुकेशनल एम्पावरमेंट, इकोनॉमिक, पॉलिटिकल, साइकोलॉजिकल. नेक्स्ट है सर हेडिंग हाउ गवर्नमेंट कैन इंटरफेयर. उसके बाद थर्ड हेडिंग है सर पार्टिसिपेटिव डेमोक्रेसी.
No. Whenever you are bringing jargons in the body, I will say don't. Nothing has been mentioned in your keywords. Don't make headings which has not been mentioned. कहाँ पे mentioned है ये सब जो आप mention करने जा रहे हो? Participative and all.
वुमेन रिप्रेजेंटेशन दिखाने के लिए सर.
तो यार आपसे नहीं पूछा गया ना. किसी और वो हेडिंग नहीं बन सकता.
Okay, sir. Conclusion में sir, women are still in minority in the society, though they constitute 50% of the total population. So it is the high time to act in this sphere.
मजा नहीं आ रहा. Decent नहीं है. Average kind है.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Karan.
सर इंट्रो वो जो पहले वाला मैम ने बोला था ना कि 77% लिटरेसी रेट है बट 90% पार्टिसिपेशन है फीमेल्स का लेबर फोर्स के अंदर. इंट्रोडक्शन में से लिखी है. फिर उसके बाद इंटरवेंशन के मैंने पॉइंट्स लिखे हैं कि वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स को एम्पावर करना
पॉइंट्स
चाहिए.
मत बता मुझे, सिर्फ हेडिंग्स बता.
वुमेन एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, प्रिवेंटिंग सेक्सुअल वायलेंस, नजिंग सोशल एटीट्यूड, प्रमोटिंग जेंडर इक्वालिटी.
वेट मैं ही बताता हूँ. अभिषेक.
यस सर. सर इंट्रोडक्शन में सर एग्जांपल के साथ इंट्रोड्यूस कर सकते हैं सर. लाइक women like कल्पना चावला and Indira Gandhi have shown continuous changing status of women since post independent India. और सर रिसेंट में सर ये डाल सकते हैं कि बट स्टिल मतलब पेट्रियार्की एग्जिस्ट बिकॉज सर सबरीमाला एंड ट्रिपल तलाक वाले इशू।
ये इंट्रोडक्शन में डालेगा, ये एक्सप्लेनेशन हो गया बॉडी का, फर्स्ट पार्ट पे छोड़ दियो कि हाउ द पोस्ट इंडिपेंडेंट इंडिया हैज बीन चेंज, वहां पे छोड़ दिया इंट्रोडक्शन।
बॉडी में सर अपार्ट फ्रॉम स्कीम्स सर ज्यादा तो सर 3 पॉइंट ये आया मेरे दिमाग में सर, जैसे कि एक तो सर उनकी सेफ्टी के लिए 24/7 लाइक 1090 हेल्पलाइन नंबर आता है, अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है सर। दूसरा सर सेक्सुअल हैरेसमेंट एट वर्क प्लेस एक्ट था। और सर सेकंड पॉइंट में ये डाल सकते हैं बेटर फैमिली वैल्यूज बॉयज को देने का, कि मतलब यंग एज से ही कि
हेडिंग्स नहीं बोल रहे यार तुम लोग।
ओके सर। एंड सर कंक्लूजन में सर ये मैंने लिखा है सर कि सर जवाहरलाल नेहरू सर का कोट है कि यू कैन लुक एट द कंडीशन ऑफ नेशन बाय लुकिंग एट द कंडीशन ऑफ वुमेन। तो सर 10 एजुकेशन एम्पावरमेंट स्कीम्स एंड सर reducing gender inequality.
So what do you want to say about the status of the woman? If you are using that quote, you should let us know now what is the status of the woman in the conclusion.
सर तो वो बॉडी में नहीं आएगा सर कि मतलब
तो इसीलिए तो आपने कंक्लूजन में लिखा, मैं तो आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ ना क्योंकि आपने कंक्लूजन में लिखा है।
ये तो सर नहीं सोचा सर मैंने। चैलेंजेस अपार्ट फ्रॉम अदर इंटरवेंशंस के 3 पॉइंट आए सर, वो मैटरनिटी लीव और बेटर फैमिली वैल्यूज टू चिल्ड्रन और वुमेन सेफ्टी।
चलो छोड़ो, मैं बताऊंगा इस क्वेश्चन। काव्या।
Sir, doubt. In the introduction, can we say like this: the transformation from women in development to women-led development?
Don't bring your option over here. Reason for the same: the GS paper person would not be able to understand. You are bringing two concepts within the introduction. Maybe both are not clear to anyone.
Okay, okay. Sir.
It will be a good for the public administration, not clear.
Okay.
Vandana.
सर मैंने इतना ज्यादा नहीं किया था इस क्वेश्चन को, बट मैं कंक्लूजन में पूछना चाहती हूँ सर। ऐसे कंक्लूजन में ही मेंशन कर सकते हैं कोई IMF रिपोर्ट का जैसे डाटा है कि रीचिंग जेंडर पैरिटी वुड बूस्ट GDP बाय 27%।
This is what you have to do. Futuristic.
सर
Good.
इंट्रोडक्शन नहीं लिखा,
कोई बात नहीं।
पता मतलब समझ नहीं आया।
Aldine.
ये इंडियन एक्सप्रेस से लिखा था।
ठीक है, फाइन, गुड, ये वर्क करेगा। So I guess everyone has participated in this question, I guess. So those who are left, Kriti.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Continue.
Question number 18.
नहीं, 17 में participate किया आपने?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So who else? Praveena.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not written it.
Very good. Yes, Abhishek.
सर वो जो स्टेटस ऑफ वुमेन की सर आप बात कर रहे थे सर, जैसे अभी बताया कि सर वो कुछ रिपोर्ट्स कोट कर सकते हैं सर कि ऐसी जेंडर इनइक्वालिटी एग्जिस्ट करती है इंडिया में। और
That's what I talked about, ना? That's what I asked. कुछ बताओ तो सही मुझे। Status of the women to enhance the GDP growth by 27%. We need this or that. कुछ explain करना पड़ेगा, वो बहुत लंबा भी होगा। But still idea was not that bad. Problem ये है कि सिर्फ नहीं होगा ना। सर जेंडर गैप रिपोर्ट तो मेंशन करना चाहिए कि as India ranks 27 in the report. हाँ तो इंटरवेंशंस में बता दो ना कैसे उसको रैंक इंप्रूव किया जा सकता है। इन द कंक्लूजन भी बोल सकते हो if India follows above stated steps, the day is not far where from from 124 to rank top 10 top 3 कुछ भी बोल के चले आना क्या जा रहा है। Fine. So see guys, this one was the technical question. Hopefully this is the last question of the session as well. Okay, so just put all the focus over here. I do not know where was your attention till now, but here please put your all the focus. The women in the post-independent India have excelled in the various fields. The social attitudes towards the women in the feminist movement. I'm talking about these movements have been patriarchal. Just a situation. I say Vandana is not speaking. I will make Vandana speak. Being a male, I'm asking or creating a kind of platform where Vandana will speak. So women movement is led by a male. I do not know even why Vandana is not speaking. Okay, so I'm saying Vandana, you have to speak. Vandana, you have to speak. Rather than I should have created a topic where Vandana could have spoken. She herself took her lead. So that's how the patriarchy is there in the movements. पहला दिमाग यहाँ काम करेगा. Apart from women education, women empowerment schemes, what other interventions? So first thing, my first question, I will talk about the women empowerment or the role of women, whatever means introduction and number of introductions is good. I preferably go with the first introduction. I do not remember who has spoken. Like if you teach a woman, you teach a family or you teach a nation, whatever it is. उस टाइप का मैं करूंगा. ठीक है, अब मैं वहां पे तो टीच है, someone has said. So now Utkarsh Shukla will say, if you empower a woman, you empower a nation. खत्म. दो वुमेन इन पोस्ट में मतलब कुछ भी मैं वुमेन से रिलेटेड बना दूंगा इंट्रोडक्शन. Now the social attitude towards women and women. My next first heading will be why attitude towards women, feminist movement, patriarchal. और अगर ये पूरा नहीं भी लिखना तो मैं सिर्फ इतना लिखूंगा, why attitude patriarchal. यहां पे लिख दूंगा women feminist movement. पहले तो I have to be clear ना, why this attitude is negative, why patriarchal. Now I will speak this line again and again. The person who controls the pen will control the power. The person who holds the pen will hold the power. So all the decision making authorities were in hands of male. So they will hold the power. That's why I was deciding, because I am hosting this meeting, I am in the charge, I am deciding when Vandana will speak. Rather, it should have been an environment where I would have created an opportunity, or not I, rather than a system would have been there where there would be opportunity, even Vandana will speak, at least on a point or not. Got it? So first heading will be this, why patriarchal is there. Okay. Now, to tackle patriarchy, steps taken. First, women education. Second, women empowerment schemes. Now you are saying that women entrepreneurship, ye wo. I think that should come under the women empowerment itself. Or is it different? My argument says that it is the same thing. Yes, Abhishek.
सर वो पहले का ही है सर.
नीचे कर लो उसको. करण.
सर क्वेश्चन में इन्होंने मेंशन करा है कि इंटरवेंशंस हैं वो वुमेन एजुकेशन और एम्पावरमेंट जो स्कीम है उनसे अलग होनी चाहिए.
हाँ.
पर हम फिर ये चीजें मेंशन कर रहे हैं.
ये 15 मार्कर है ना. Here I will write 2-3 points in enumerate format. Here I will write again 2-3 points, 2-3 points. Total मिला के 7-8 marks से address किया है. Then I will address this point in 10 marker. Say 8 to 10 marker. Because I do not consider introduction and conclusion as of any marks.
Okay, sir. Okay.
ठीक है. So first, women education, then women empowerment schemes. I will mention what interventions can help change this milieu. Now, what other interventions it is talking about? Third part, I will talk about other interventions. This will be the main part where I will give at least 6-7 points. And how I will generate the points which are apart from the empowerment. Give them decision-making power. I'm not empowering them. Let them empower themselves. Equal opportunity, equity, equality amongst the equals. Fine. Then implementation of laws in letter as well as spirit. And number of schemes are there. Suppose in this group we have 7 women and all of them are graduate only. And I brought a scheme and I told that a postgraduate woman will be awarded 2 crore from my side. I brought a scheme, but I was not having a kind of, I will say, intention to give 2 crore to anyone, but I brought a scheme. No one can deny it. I can have all the chest thumping. Capacity building over here. It's not about the schemes. Rather than the environment, conducive environment. Read about the Amartya Sen, novel laureate, though belongs from the left lobby, but still I recommend. Then, when it comes other interventions, so I will bring interventions in different parts. Political interventions. 1/3 seat reserved for the women. 108 constitutional amendment bill should be passed in the parliament. Suppose economical and interventions. So not about the schemes, but about the opportunities. Okay. Similarly, social interventions. For example, the recent steps the government has taken. Which steps? Ujjwala, ration card, all in the name of women. Means woman head. It's like ration card, eldest woman of the house. Uske naam pe ration card chal raha hai. So it is kind of giving the authority and power. Fine. Then promotions of the role model. Rather than the Instagram influencers, can we have Hima Das? Can we have Mary Kom? Yes, certainly we can. Then technological support. For example, work from home, especially COVID, has empowered women. Now, earlier people were not ready to take women in the organization because they have the issues like they will get back to their homes by 5 p.m. and all. I'm just giving you food for thought how you should think while writing the answers. Now, and they say that they get pregnant and then they are unable to put the hours. They have to take care of crick and all. So what is it? So then comes the concept of work from home. So manager says that it should be done by within 48 hours. Woman says, okay. So when her baby is sleeping, even in the midnight, she is doing the work. She is able to do the certain work. And the manager have not to invest in the infrastructure as well. So women are now most sought for certain roles that COVID has brought to the HR management. That kind of intervention, technological interventions, capacity building. Okay. Why suddenly we say that we should not call them people with disability, rather than we should call them differently abled? Means we can get the same amount of work from them if we equip them with some different support. Just give them ramp, they are ready to go up to 4th floor for the work. What you can think of the woman in such cases? How technology can help? How legislation can help? Okay. And the last thing, the intervention that I feel, just trust the woman. That's it. Okay. Ethical perspective. We do not trust. For example, still I also do not trust when a woman is driving. Sorry to all the women, but yes, I do not trust. Okay. So based on experiences rather than the biasness, I will say. Okay. Just trust them. Apart from that, go beyond this UPSC word. What women want? What are the women values? Those who are done with the ethics, you should be clear. So what we say, manly values, justice, eye for an eye. For women, we say care. For men, we say rule bound. For women, we say role bound. Okay, this is how you should study ethics as well. Don't you worry, we will be having 1-2 lectures of the ethics as well before the answer writing. Okay. Your course has been structured in a way that only I know. I cannot give you in the PPT format or the PDF format. That is my bad luck, I will say, because I'm not that. Leave it. Okay. So this is it. How you have to entertain this question. When it comes to the conclusion part, so what I will do, I will just save my one of the interventions. I will mention same in my conclusion. Okay. Else, I will go with the 3 trillion, 5 trillion economy concept. Okay. So this is it from my side for this question. Any question?
सर कंक्लूजन के लिए एक लाइन लिखी थी, क्या नाम?
बोलो.
Sir, it's a high time then to regretting the destiny of women.
GS2 में ज्ञान मत दो. It will be a good conclusion for the GS4. I got your point.
Okay.
GS2 में I will stick to schemes. I will stick to article numbers. I will stick to committee commission's recommendations. Okay. Anyone else? No.